Hello everyone, today we're going to play Purple Yellow Crocodile. This is a deck that wants to control the board, wants to ramp up, wants to accelerate its game plan, and then play its high cost characters to carry the game. Now, let's talk about leader first. Now, what leader does is during your defensive turn, if you return a Dawn to your Dawn deck, you get to draw that Dawn back and you get to put it as active. So when you put a Dawn as active, you can maybe use it for your events and stuff like that. So this is kind of nice, so you don't have to save up Dawn during your attack turn. At the same time, if you're deramping on your defensive turns, it's not really a drawback since you are gaining a Dawn back. We do have two ramp cards in this deck. We've got Bonclay, which is straightforward. You play him on turn 2. If you're going second, you gain an active Dawn. You can put it on your leader and attack. Now we have Miss Wednesday, which isn't technically a ramp card on her own, because what she does is when opponent attacks with a character or a leader, she activates her effect and she lets you return one Dawn and you get to draw another Dawn and you put it as active. So she's kind of working similar to our leader here, but the thing is, when she is returning that Dawn with her effect, she is triggering our leader's effect, which is giving us an active Dawn. So now when we are returning one Dawn, we're gaining two Dawn one off of leader and one off of Miss Wednesday. So we are ramping up. That's kind of the ramp process with these two. And Miss Wednesday is also a blocker, so she can protect our leader. She can protect one of our rested characters. She is a premium card in the early game, so we usually want to draw her, especially if we're going first, so we can play her on 3 Dawn. Now, when we move to the mid game, we've got stuff like Gedatsu and we've got Kekunuju. Now, Kekunuju is super annoying because opponent doesn't really want to KO her, because they are giving you a life card if they do KO her. But we do have Okama Way in the deck, which is an extremely strong defensive event to shut down opponent's turn. So let's say our leader is attacking with maybe a 9k attacker, right? So if we don't want to take that hit, we could use Okama Way and move that attack into another character. So we can move it to something like Miss Valentine, which we really don't care if she dies. Or we could move it to something like an Ace. So Ace doesn't die to a 9k attacker. That's really nice. Or we could move it to Kekunuju. And what this does, it forces opponent to KO Kekunuju, which at the same time is giving us a life card. So now what we're doing is we're shutting down one of their attacks and we're gaining a life card, which forces another attack from them, which potentially can shut down all their aggression from ending the turn. So that's a really neat combo to do with Okama Way. We also have we've got Monkey D. Luffy. If we're at 2 life cards, we can KO a 4-cost character with Monkey D. Luffy. We do have to trash the Luffy, but we do draw a card off of him, so we're not really losing any value when we do that. Late game, we've got 3 characters that give us life cards. We've got Crocodile, but to activate his effect you need to return 2 Dawn, so it might be kind of awkward to do, or if you're going if you're playing him on 8 Dawn, it might be a little bit awkward. But he's a 9k attacker and gives you a life card, and during your defensive turn you can return 1 Dawn and you get to draw a card and you get to trash a card from your hand. So it's kind of filtering your hand, and when you're activating it on your defensive turn, Crocodile kind of ramps us back up, so we're not really losing any Dawn when we're using it. Yamato, 9 cost. We all know what Yamato does at this point. We play on the board, KO a character equal to the number of Dawn, total number of Dawn in the game. So if opponent has 3 life cards, we have 1 life card, we're gaining up 1 life card, and we're KOing a 4-cost character. We're KOing a 4-cost character and we're gaining a life card. The order matters. And the strongest play is Ace. I could see myself going 3 maybe or 4 Ace in this list. It's a really strong card. The only problem with it is you do need something that deramps you on your defensive turn, so you can activate your leader effect. So if you have Miss Wednesday on the board, you're happy to play Ace, you don't really care, so you can gain back the active Dawn and play your events, right? So what Ace does is, if you're at 1 life card, you gain back another life. Now you're at 2 life cards, and you get to gain rush and you swing. Now you get to gain a life card regardless of how many life cards you have, but the thing is, once you've gained life cards and you've gone up over the 2 life cards, you can't activate rush anymore. So sometimes if you're already at 2 life cards, you might opt to not gain that life card, so you can still gain that rush. It really depends on the game. If there's an actual threat on the board you really need to KO, then yeah, sure, we don't really gain that life card and we go for the rush attack. Okama Way, we've talked about it. You're the one who should disappear. 0 cost defensive event, trashes 1 card, gives us 3k. Flame Split gives us 1k and shuts down one of the opponent's 4 cost characters. But the opponent needs to be at 2 life cards to activate this. So this is essentially played defensively or offensively, because it's not only counter, it's also main. So let's say opponent has something like a Rebecca on the board and we're trying to end the game, we can rest that Rebecca and start going face. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea of the deck. Is a lot of times you might decide not to attack their leader at all, so you can get value from Gedatsu and then Yamato as well, and it kind of, you're kind of trying to starve them, I guess. But we'll take this to ladder and we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, here we go. Alright, we're against Reiju. I'm gonna go second and I need my ramp cards. I'm gonna mulligan this whole hand. I don't really like this hand. Alright, so if we went first, it would have been better with Wednesday, but I guess we go with the Bone Clay immediately on turn 2, right? And we'll see what opponent wants to do after that. So what Reiju right now is doing is with a Porsche, Reiju can be very aggressive, so she can develop characters early on the board. Then we have to deal with those characters, right? We'll end our turn, nothing for us to do here. And they got the Germa Kingdom on turn 1, so that's kind of already insane start for them. We'll see if they can find Porsche or not. If they don't have Porsche, it slows them down by a lot, so it buys me time until my late game characters kind of carry the game. And like these things like Yamato, like, okay, they don't have Porsche, that's really good. That's very nice for us. What I'm scared of right now is Pudding. Pudding does scare me here, not gonna lie. How many cards do we have? 7. So if they do play Pudding next turn, I'm losing 2 of my cards and they're messing up my whole hand. We'll see what they do here. If they decide to get greedy and they put 1 Don here and swing, I will counter it immediately to weaken the Pudding. Okay, so this is, if they attack here, immediate counter. Make Pudding weaker. I'll see what they want to do here. Now they could go Ishiji, okay. I need to remove this Ishiji. I need to remove this Ishiji. So if I put 3 Don here, then I play this. Or I could play this instead, and I'll have more Don. I kind of leaning towards playing my Kikonujo. I don't think I'm gonna need the ramp anymore at the moment. So right now this is forcing 2k, 1k, which I'm not really liking it. I'm not really liking it. I think I'm in a better spot if I just remove this off the board. I will see what they do here. Alright, so I can attack here, 5k. And I'll play Miss Wednesday, and Miss Wednesday can potentially protect my Bone Clay here. I think this will be countered. I don't see a world where they allow this to go through. And we'll play Miss Wednesday, and Miss Wednesday protects my Bone Clay here. So they've got 6 Dawn to work with. Not Judge right now. They could play Judge next turn if they don't activate anything. Is a Judge worth it right now? Not at the moment. No. I don't see Judge being played next turn. Maybe on turn 6. Another Ishiji. So I think I'm gonna allow this to die. And I'm gonna allow 1 hit on my face. Alright. So I'm gonna allow... If this wants to attack my face, like, go ahead. I don't really mind. Cool. So now... we can play Rusher Ace. I think if I want to attack their leader first and see if they counter, but I don't feel like they might counter. I don't feel like they might. Gain 1 life. And let's swing here. This is not killing him, but I think they will counter out of it. Yeah. So I can attack with my leader face here. And this should go through. And we're chilling. So they're at 7 Dawn right now. Still no Judge. Ishiji isn't really presenting much of a threat. Ah, no. Pudding. I don't remember how many cards I had, by the way. I feel like I had a lot. I had at least 7 or 8 cards. And the pudding messed up everything here. We lost Yamato. We lost so many good cards in my hand. Yeah, this thing can remove my blocker off the board, but they can't really deal with my ace right now. So ace is kind of the carry at the moment. Oh, I was confused what happened. Yeah, they put this back in my... I don't know what happened to my brain, and I'm like, did they pass their turn and I drew a card? Well, they just returned it to my hand. So I'll let this through. Hopefully we can draw into something, but nope. Nope. Gedatsu isn't doing anything. Oh, I also had Kikonuju plus the 1 cost, I think, that shifts an attack. So we had really nice stuff in my hand, which I lost. Let me see what I can draw with this. No. Not what we need here at all. So if I put 1 Dawn here, I should potentially be able to remove this. It's extremely difficult to counter out of. And I should play 1 blocker on the board here. Gedatsu isn't doing anything. The only reason I'd play Gedatsu is just to have something on the board, but I don't really like that. So 1 Dawn here. I've got 6k. Let's go for a swing. Forces a 2k counter. So right now ace is kind of the carry. I don't really have a carry on the board. Oh, that went through. Interesting. Blocker. And turn. So blocker is just in case they want to go all out on my leader. But I don't see a world where they go all out on my leader. What I'm scared of, I guess, is them clearing out my board. So I need to protect this ace, because he's kind of the carry right now. And I could potentially end the game next turn with ace, with the help of ace. Well, they do have a lot of cards in hand. They've got 7 cards. It will be tough to go through. If I can draw into another character that gives me a life, then I don't really need to go all out next turn, maybe. We'll see. What did they draw off of this? Ishiji. Okay, so we know they have an Ishiji. They can still go Judge if they really want to. And the Judge... Okay, no more Judge. Okay, this is kind of an easy counter here. Another easy counter. 7 done. Are they planning like an HGG play and go face or something? Oh, that's something that gives me a life card. This could be a game changer actually. So right now we're not really killing here. Why did we leave 2 down for the Reiju play? But you can't draw with the Reiju. Why did we leave 2 down? I'm not sure. I could have done it here. I don't know why I did it here. My bad. Doesn't really matter too much, but I could have done it here. There is no reason. Ah, a blocker. Okay. So I can't really win the turn here. I can't really win the game here. I mean, I could maybe try. It's just extremely difficult. 2 down, 7k. See what they do. Then I've got all my don here for 8k, 8k. And I still have this. Yeah, I could maybe go for the lethal here actually. I'll try. Let's see what they do here. It depends on how many counters they have, I guess, in there. Interesting. I feel like maybe I should have put 1 down here. And then swung it with an 11k. And then I put all my down on this. Maybe that would have been a tiny bit better. We're fine. We're chilling. Yeah, we're chilling. Just swing 8k. 8k. And yeah, GG's. They did have the judge. I think that maybe was drawn from the last life card, I think. But regardless, even if they played judge, I think we were kind of still chilling. But yeah, very fun game, very close one. Alright, so we're against Green Bonny. I'll keep the sand because I have a ramp. And we'll pass here. Next turn we'll play it. My only problem is they can rest Miss Wednesday eventually, right? And then attack into her. But at least we'll gain the value we needed. Where was it on to? Okay, that would be nice to remove this. Let's go for a 5k swing here, see what happens. Okay, it's Wednesday. And we're chilling here. See what they do. If they attack my leader, I'll probably take the early hits, it's fine. It's just if I do attack with my leader next turn, they'll rest this, right, which is somewhat annoying. And I'll take this hit, see what I draw. No. Yeah, the blocker here is super annoying because I don't really have a way to KO him. Okay, no blocker, that's nice. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's insane value here. But they didn't activate it now, so they can rest something. We found Gedatsu though. That's also pretty nice. So I could go Gedatsu now. And I can put one down here. Going on this. Now they could sack the Resonante in its place, but like, if they do that, I'm kind of happy, right? Was it better for me to remove the Resonante now that I think about it more? I think it might have been better. Because the Resonante is sticking on the board in the late game, and it will remain a problem for me, right? Maybe I should have... Oh, there we go, never mind. Well, I should have removed Resonante now that I think about it more, because along with Kid, it's kind of annoying. I guess opponent doesn't value it right now. Cavendish. Now Cavendish is a problem that I can't really deal with right now. This is an easy target for opponent to remove. I mean, it did its job. It ramped up for us. It can rest. My problem right now is this Cavendish is offering a lot of dawn that I can't really shut down. So... let's do this, try to remove it. We'll rest my leader. Play this, use card action. And we're chilling here. Yeah, nothing for us to do. Well, yeah, this game is gonna be tough. This game is gonna be super tough. Next turn I could go with these two. I've got 9 dawn to work with. Do this. I think I'm not really gonna need this at the moment. I'm fine taking these hits. Let me see what I can draw. Not really, I don't wanna really play it. I guess Zoro is also a problem for us. The Kid. And now they gain 2 dawn here. And if they can cheat out a Resonant, it's kind of awful for us. Protect this, I guess. Yeah, if they can play a Resonante or something like a blocker along with it, it's super annoying. No blocker. Whoa. That's insane, right? So... put most of my dawn here. This is a 14k attack. It should be doing a lot of damage here. Like, it's really difficult to counter out of, right? If they do, I could still swing with my leader onto it. Okay, so now we put I could go with this, and I put 1 dawn here, swing on the Cavendish, or I put all my dawn here, swing on the Cavendish. And I think I'd rather swing on the Cavendish with all my dawn. Just to make sure. Or at least force a lot of counter cards here, as much as possible. Because I'm forcing a 2k and a 1k here. Oh, double 2ks, I mean. It's kind of good enough for me. And we'll chill now. So... they could play the tank cost Duffy here, I guess. And rest everything, then attack with this Cavendish and then gain back 2 dawn, which is kind of annoying, but what can you do? Yeah, a little bit annoying. So likely this Cavendish might attack this Gedatsu. We'll see. But if it attacks face, I'll let it through. Okay. So Bonny can still swing. One Don Bonny, another 6k. Opponent might change their mind and attack this Gedatsu. No. Let's trash this. I don't think I'm gonna play it. And we'll take this hit. Not useful at all. Okay. I don't know why we saved one Don. I don't feel like we're going to need it, but sure. So we'll go rush, gain 1 life, and we attack the Cavendish, remove it if possible. But this Cavendish has given them so much value. I could see them protecting this Cavendish, honestly, because of all the value she's given. And we're chilling here. So what I'm scared of is Zoro. I think that's literally the only thing that scares me. Other than that, I don't really care. But Zoro is so annoying because I don't really have an answer for him. And those triple attacks are very painful. I'll leave this in my hand. I'll use this because I wanted to use Gedatsu, but then I noticed, yo, they have 4 life cards. Maybe they play something I can remove. Alright, we might see another, yeah. Another one of these are super annoying. Come away. Sure. Can't really attack their face. Is that a pass turn, or are we developing here anything more? Not really. I think it's a pass. Let's see what they do. So, powerful attacks incoming, that's for sure. And I'm gonna have to try and protect these for as long as possible. I have to activate the Crocodile maybe to draw better cards. Okay, so and the 2k. I'll see what they do now. Because they might still want to play a blocker here or something, right? They've still got 7 Don to work with. We could even see a Holy Jones. I do want to play Okama away though if possible here. Shift it on the Kikunuju. Gain a life card off of it. Alright, Holy Jones incoming. That's whatever, that's fine. That's crazy, right? Why are we doing this? I mean, that's fine by me. And we obviously want to protect here. They're down to 3 life cards. Down to 3 life cards. Let's see if this goes through. Okay. Let's see if this goes through here. Well, let's force a 2k out of them. The Kama way is kind of useless right now though. I could have still attacked face, but oh, that's insane play. So we know they don't have a 2k in hand. We gain another life card, and now the plan now is to try and defend my board, right? I might have to remove the Okama away if I feel like it's not gonna do the job, right? Let me do this. Use card. Trash. Trash. No blocker. 2k counter, chill. So they're leaving Tandon open, so I'm gonna assume that they have another Doffy incoming. That's kind of the only way I could see them doing this. Weird attack pattern. Without spending any Don. Unless they maybe have a Zoro in hand. But yeah, it could be Zoro. Could be a Zoro in hand. I'd rather see Zoro than see Doffy. Anything but another Doffy. Okay, not a Doffy. Very doable. I'm down for card draw. Yamato isn't too bad actually. But difficult to set up. Very, very difficult to set up. What did they draw off of this? Resonante? Yeah, so we know they have a 10k counter in hand. And they can rest 2 of my attackers right now. And I've only got 2 don't to work with, 8 don't to work with here. So I think the plan here is to kinda starve them and remove everything I can from their hand. So I'll put 2 don here, swing on this, 12k. They're probably going to rest this, right? So we know they have a 1k. I don't think they have a 2k in hand. I guess maybe they have another one of these, which would be annoying. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So 4 went for 12k, 10k, 12k, 12k, 13k. So I think this will probably take the hit. Yeah. And I think we go all out on this, remove it from the board. I don't really think we need to put Don on here. 5k is enough. And we're chilling, right? Now, it's difficult for them to kind of control the board and build up their field, so they have to choose one or the other. Let's draw here. I don't need these Yamatos. I could have sworn I had a 2k counter, by the way. Okay. Another Doffy is a bit annoying though. But we know this dot didn't draw anything annoying for us, so we're kind of fine. But I can maybe play one of these next turn. Yeah, we're chilling. I don't want to activate it because I need the Don. If I activate it, I think I tap below 10 Don, if I'm not mistaken. And I need to be at 10 Don. So I do this. Okay, you're here. This swings here. And this is forcing a 1k at least from them. I think we know they have a 1k. I have a lot of non-counter cards, so that is a problem for me. Put one down here. Yeah, this is the 1k. Okay, yeah, we got rid of the blocker, that's fine. I can swing here for 5, and we end our turn. Now, next turn I'm threatening lethal. If I keep my board alive, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is try to find counter cards. That is a counter card. So let me remove one of these. Cancel. No blocker, counter. And we'll see what they're planning here. They do need a Duffy here. Important. Sure. Okama Way does draw me cards, but I'd rather hold on to it. I don't think I need the cards at the moment. Oh, there's the Zoro. Okay. Todon. Let's go for a swing here. Cool. I don't think they can survive, by the way. And I'll just put Don here and go for one final swing, and yeah, they can't really survive, it's impossible. A very, very fun game. Basically, this is how this matchup needs to go. We got lucky though, that they didn't have a Zoro early on. If this Zoro was on the board like 3 turns or 4 turns earlier, we would have been in big trouble. Alright, we're against Purple Luffy. We'll see how this one goes. I have a good hand, I'm gonna keep this hand. And we're chilling right now, so we play this on our defensive turn, on our attack turn, and on our defensive turn we start ramping up, right? So the game plan starts. I can swing first on their leader, and we want to take every swing we can because their leader self-damages, right? So they really value their life cards. So we're gonna chill here. We're waiting for their leader to attack so we can ramp. They could shut us down from ramping by not attacking us. That is one way they could do things. See, yeah, they can do that, which is a bit annoying. Now, I could have maybe not attacked their leader so I can play Gedatsu here, actually, now that I think about it more. But it's a bit late. It is a bit late now. Let's go for a swing. Let's see what they want to do. They still run a lot of 4 costs, so we might still find value with my Gedatsu. If they play... Oh no! And it's gone, just like that. I could see them attacking my leader here, maybe. Yup, I have to take this hit. I could play this on the board. Draw a card. What do we need? These aren't really good. I'll take more ramp. I might not play it, to be honest, but it's a card, I guess. I think they're deciding whether they want to attack with this kid or not. Okay, makes sense. More Gedatsus. Alright, I think my plan right now is to just build up my board. And we'll chill. And if they decide to attack, these still can pose a threat, right? For them. I don't want to swing with this at the moment. They'll just attack into it and remove it. What I'm trying to do is maybe control their side of the board, so they don't go insane on me. They've got Tandon right now, so they have a lot of good plays here. They could play... I don't think you want to play Luffy right now. The 10 cost Luffy is a bit too early. Sure. Oh, they do have, by the way, the kid. Oh, they're not really swinging at all. Understandable. So I could be aggressive here, honestly. So let's do 2 down here. Let's put 1 down here. 1 down here, swing for a 6k. Let's see what they do about it. 1 down here, swing for a 7k. So I need to attack with this because this guy can rest them. So might as well. And I can swing one more time. And now we play our big guy here. Use card action. Don. Gain a life card. And our turn. And this crocodile is still a heavy attacker, right? So if this is rested, we can maybe go all out on it and try to remove it. Maybe I get rid of these Gidatsus. Sure. No. They could still play. I keep forgetting about low. I mentioned it like a turn before, and then I forgot about it. I need to watch out for low. And that's fine. They need to remove these right now. These are kind of annoying. If I go Rusher Ace, I'm not gaining a life card off of him, so that's annoying. But losing Yamato is also yikes for us. They have to attack this. I don't see a world where you leave this on the board. The question becomes, how do we remove this guy, right? Okay. Sure. That's a lot of damage here. I can force out a blocker here to block. I'm gonna go Rusher Ace this turn. I have to go Rusher Ace, or I'm in big trouble if I don't. Okay, so this can swing here. I think they might allow it. No. Okay, so here. This will likely be allowed, or maybe they use their blocker. Let's see what they do. We might see another counter card here because they're setting up an all-out turn next turn. I have a lot of counters, so maybe we could survive it. We'll see. Anything kind of not good for us. I can play this to gain a life card, so this is a really good combo for us. I'll use my card action so I can gain a Don. And I need to trash something. Sure. Okay, this is actually insanely good for us so that we gain the life card. It makes things awkward for them. Now they're going to be yeah, it really does not matter. I have answers for their attack. So what the answer is this, right? This is so Okama Way is so annoying because I move one of their attacks here, and then I gain a life card, right? So I'm initially safe from any attacks, and then we just go all out. They left before I said GG, and then we go all out on their face. How much counters do they have? They don't really have. They have double 2Ks, and that's kind of it. So let's say they want to shift their game plan from going face, because they can't really win anymore if I played this, and they want to clear out my board. They're going to go on here, then I'm left with 3 attackers. They have 2 blockers, so those are kind of the annoying ones to go through. Alright, we're against Reiju. We will keep this hand. I'm going first, so we can play this and start ramping. And we have a Gedatsu and we have Monkey D. Luffy. Now, the problem is that only Reiju is a 4 cost, right? The rest are... Oh, I guess Porsche, if you want to count Porsche. Yeah, I could swing here, but then these Gedatsus are kind of useless. My problem right now is... like, they might go Ishiji, then these Gedatsus are useless anyways. They actually countered out of it, so that's kind of nice. I need to play Miss Valentine as well, so I can maybe look for my late game cards. The 8 cost. Oh, their hand is awful. To play this is just telling me my hand is awful. $8k swing, we're obviously gonna take it, but I will activate this and take the hit. Oh, there we go. Okay. We have a late game card now, so we're kind of chilling here. I'll go for a 6k swing again, see if they counter it. And we'll play Gedatsu, doesn't really matter. I'm just playing Gedatsu so I can have a threat on the board, right? And if they attack my leader here again, we will most likely take the hit. There is Pudding though, we need to keep in mind. Pudding can be super annoying if I lose my Crocodile, because right now he's my late game win con. Okay, no more Pudding here, let's take this hit. Can't really do anything to this Reiju at the moment. Kikunuju. I could do this and remove this, I guess. I actually like that. Not gonna lie. And I can still play Kikunuju as well. Let's go for a swing here, 5k. Force any counter cards we can. Let's go Gedatsu. Okay, Kikunuju. Yeah, we're chilling. I guess Pudding is still kind of scary, but 7 cards is kind of acceptable. I'll probably counter whatever attack they do next, if possible. Because I can still ramp with this, right? So I can gain an active Dawn if I want to play this. They can't go Judge right now, so we're somewhat chilling. I could see Ishiji incoming, maybe, and weaken this Gedatsu. They need to remove this Gedatsu. I don't see a word. I don't see a word where you try to aggro me down here. This will return something to my hand. That's actually awful, because now they can Pudding. I guess Kikunuju maybe? Or maybe the blocker? One of those. Yeah. Now they play Pudding, it's awful for me. They have 8 cards in my hand. Do you think they'll greed out an attack? There is no way you greed out an attack with Reiju. If you have Pudding, you slam Pudding. That's what you do. That is the game plan. They drew an Ishiji. They usually run 2 Puddings, I think. Most lists are on 2 Puddings. Some would go up to 4, yeah. Yeah, kind of painful here, but like, what do you do, right? That's what it is. I'll take this hit. Oh, that's awesome. Whoa, that's actually crazy. Because I'm gonna play Rush Race this turn, right? So might as well drop down to 1 life card so I can still gain the rush. Well, this Kukunuju actually changed so much things here. And they don't really have a reliable answer to remove high power characters. So like this Rusher Ace is super annoying for them, right? So now they're dropping down to 1 life card. So next turn I could potentially win the game. I still have a blocker to protect the ace, because the only way I could see them removing this ace is play Ishiji, give him minus 2000, now he's 8000. So now he's kind of in range for attackers to kind of go into him, right? But they still need to attach Don, so they are losing a lot of Don on removing this guy. But then I have a blocker to shut down one of their big attacks, right? What I'm trying to do this turn is keep as many characters alive as possible. Like I'm down to empty my whole hand if it means I can keep as many characters as possible on the board. And again, Don. I'm gonna take this hit. I'm gonna let them do what they wanna do. Right now I'm chilling. If they wanna go pudding, it doesn't really matter to me that much. My plan at the moment is just to straight up go face next turn. They've got 7 cards, potentially 6 cards if they go Ishiji here. I'm down to counter this though, I don't want to drop it down to 0. So I think we keep this. So like this. They've got 5 Don left, so potentially Ishiji incoming. Porsche, okay. They're going super wide here. And Porsche will... They drew nothing. They drew nothing, that's really nice. So Ishiji, that's a 9k attacker incoming. So he does threaten this. Why on the blocker? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand this too much. Okay. I could have done it here to gain a life card, but that's kind of bad because I want... It's not bad, but it's like usually you wanna do it, but it's bad because I'm trying to end the game. So they don't have any blockers, so we're going all out here. Let's attack with my big guy here first, see if this goes through. Once this goes through, they're in big trouble, right? They've got 8 cards left. Let's go 7k here. Okay, yeah, they're doomed. I don't see a world where they survive. They've got 2k, 1k, 2k, 1k, 1k. Yeah, it's impossible. This 7k is forcing this 2k and 1k out, then go 7k and forces all their hand. And this just wins the game here. Well, GG's, GG's. Alright, so we're against Green Bonny. We'll see how this matchup will go. I don't have a ramp card. I have a Gedetsu. I could keep this just for the Gedetsu, because I can KO their early card, right? So we'll just chill for now. We want to KO their blocker so they don't consistently keep getting their thing. I could go for 1 attack and that's kind of it. That's fine. And we'll chill here, because I can still KO their blocker here. I guess the worst thing we could see is maybe what's it called? Not this. What is it called? So I'm gonna chill again. I'm not gonna swing because they can rest this and then they can attack into it, and that's kind of awkward. I'd rather just see another blocker. Cavendish, there we go. Cavendish would be annoying because this cannot KO it. I guess I can't KO this either right now, and they rested one of my Don, so I've got 6 Don to work with here. I don't really have much to do right now. So I guess we're swinging this turn most likely. So let me play this, see what I can find. I think this is probably the best play we can do. I can swing for 6k here, and now they want to rest my leader, so my leader doesn't swing. If they trust this is whatever for me. That's actually better. And I can go with... I didn't play this first. Yeah, I'm gaining a Dawn if I play it. And I can use it aggressively. But then they can rest the Bonclay, and that's really awful for me, right? And I'll end my turn. So next turn we're at 9 Dawn, 10 Dawns. So if I want to, I could go with the Ace play if I really need to. But I'd need to drop to 1 life card, and right now we're still pretty high. If they attack this Gedatsu, I think I'm gonna allow it to die. Because I want them to attack me so I can drop a little bit on life cards here. We can play this. Okay. The Croc is nice. I'm not sure if I want to play him next turn though. I feel like Crusher Ace would... these are annoying. Let's see what we can do. So we're at 10 Dawn here. I want to swing on this and try to remove it. If I fail to remove it, I can go with Rusher Ace and not gain a life card and attack into it. And I think I want Rusher Ace on the board because I'd create a win con on the board that opponent cannot remove easily. So yeah, rest this. And these can swing on the Bonny here, right? But I don't want Bonny to stick on the board. And I can go Rusher Ace here. And we don't gain a life, so I can have Rush here. And I swing on this. Now this is extremely difficult to counter out of, yeah. Opponent doesn't really want to do that. We are passing here. So we'll see next time what happens. If they do attack my leader, that's fine, I guess. I don't see them aggroing me down right now. My biggest threat... That's super annoying. Don't you want to swing on this though? I can do this. I'm down for more draws here. And this Bonny wants to swing right now. I could save this. I could save this. And I'm leaning towards doing it. Yeah, like this is still a very high power attacker, right? They can rest it, I guess, but it's still kind of annoying for them, right? My biggest problem is this guy. This guy is a bit annoying. They still need to attack into it later. So right now it's Yamato turn. And we remove this. And we chill. Leave the 1 life card. And we'll see what they do. So now they need to swing again with the Bonny here. And this, I guess, maybe tries to remove the Ace. The Ace is very annoying to remove for them. I could try to save this again. It's just... I don't fully like it now. I think I'm just gonna allow it to die. It's fine. And this is going face. Obviously. I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this. Okay, the Zoro is a big problem for me. that I can't really remove right now. I could try focusing their leader, the face, more and see how things go for us. They can rest one of these. It's just okay. No, I think I changed my mind. I actually changed my mind now. So what I'm gonna do is put most of my Dawn here. And I should have done it differently, but it's kind of late now. I should have attacked with Ace first, because I would have had an extra 1k on my... Like, I would have gone for a 15k here, which is more difficult to counter. So it's kind of my bad here. Yeah, they're gonna defend it. And I'll go with this. And we're chilling. Alright, so they have an insane turn here with the Zoro. If they want to take full advantage of the Zoro, they have to spend 3 Dawn. So they can't play this guy to rest things, right? So that's kind of nice. That's a massive swing here. Is it gonna go face? Yes. No. Okay. I'm trying to survive for as long as possible here, basically. I could have maybe activated this as well later, at some point. So I gain a life card. Now they can't go for the lethal. What they're going to do is try to remove one of these instead. Or I guess they want to keep him like that. That also makes a lot of sense. So I don't swing on him and kill him. Can I go for a lethal here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Extremely difficult to do. I wish I had a blocker here. Blocker would have been so nice. A blocker would have been nice. I think I have to try and go for the lethal. It's still extremely difficult. Still extremely difficult. Oh, let's go. Let's go. What a game. What a game. I'm not sure if I should have maybe... Like, I was thinking maybe putting 2 Dawn on my leader and attacking wasn't the right play. Well, like, if they had like a 2k and a 1k, I'm kind of doomed, right? I had to go for the risk. and they ended up not having much counters. And like if we remember correctly, 2 turns ago they used a lot of their counters here to keep this Doflamingo alive. So we knew they used up a lot of counters, and a lot of their cards do not have counter effect. So it kind of saved us here. They ended up needing another 2k to survive. But yeah, very close game, very fun game. GG's, hopefully enjoy the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.